Now, I'm not trying to create hype in this video that something new is coming in the next few days, but I also don't want to ignore the hints that's been popping up on social media either, as it is not just random people on the internet that have been dropping clues of something from Eminem which we should expect soon, but those that work closely with Eminem and Royce that have been taking part in this whole tease that something new is coming from Eminem. So don't take this video like I am the person suggesting that Eminem is dropping something new, as all I'll be doing is reviewing what we've seen from people that have ties with Eminem and Royce. First of all, just 2 days after Eminem tweeted, "People think they want this problem till they get it," Shade45 tweeted, "Tons of new music sparking this week, pay attention." And yeah, that tweet can be applied to anyone in the industry, so I didn't think much of it, and it was all good until tweets that were more specific started popping up all over the place on social media. On the 4th of September, Paige Kennedy tweeted, "4 more days, Lord Jamar, you have 4 more days." And it doesn't make sense because new music usually drops Friday and not Sunday, but fans on Twitter started looking for clues all over the place, and some even looked to Eminem's number of tweets that at that time showed 908, but I didn't look into that and kept on minding my business. I still don't believe Eminem will dedicate an entire diss song to Jerome, since that guy is not even a rapper at the moment, but I certainly expect a few bars reserved for him on Eminem's next project, just like Eminem did on 4, and how he has handled media journalists like Charlemagne, or what he's become now, Chard remains. Now, before we continue, remember to smash that like button. The likes are free, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications. And towards the end of this video, I have something hilarious to add as a follow-up to my last video about Crooked I, who put Eminem in his top 5 best rappers all-time list. And if you missed that video, click the link that pops up now to get the context of what I'll be adding towards the end of this video about Crooked. So let's continue. I was minding my business on Twitter as usual, trying to ignore all the hints at Eminem mixing up things in the lab that will be ready for the market soon, and I saw this. Crooked tweeted, "I got a feeling I'ma get into some wild hip-hop conversations today, and I'm here for it." A user replied, "Crook knows M's got something coming," and Crooked replied with, "Yup." Now this reply can no longer be found, which suggests that it's either been deleted or it was fake to begin with, but that's not all. Another clue that we've got is that producer Fredwreck is in Detroit. He's worked closely with Dr. Dre, and he was responsible for producing Framed on Revival, one of my best Eminem songs in recent years. It was with Mr. Porter in a video recently, heading to the studio in Detroit, and he posted this on his Instagram story. "Fear and loathing in the D," and quoted Eminem's tweet, "People think they want this problem till they get it." A few hours ago, Kid Vicious went live on Instagram and also suggested that there could be something from Eminem and Royce, so maybe bad meets evil. And live on Instagram he said that Eminem is usually quiet, and when he's no longer quiet, you know it's gonna be worth it. He also stated that Eminem won't be quiet for much longer, and like we saw with his tweet last week, Eminem has already acknowledged that he's been seeing what's going on, and if you've been following the news on this, you know it's not just Jerome that's been talking about Eminem lately. Many celebrities have jumped in, so we'll see how things go. Remember, I'm not suggesting that you should get excited that Eminem is dropping something this weekend. I'm just saying that the thought that Eminem is going to take years before dropping something new is now highly unlikely, as I've seen many comments that suggest we can expect the time spent between MMLP2 and Revival before we get something from Eminem. There are several routes Eminem could take at the moment even without dropping another solo album, like a Bad Meets Evil album or even a new Shady Records album, so we'll see. Now, about the previous video I made where Crooked I listed Eminem in his top 5 all-time list of greatest rappers, many users on Twitter complained that his personal list didn't include Nas, but included Eminem, and they were not happy about this personal list. The keyword you should take out of this is personal. So during the arguments on Twitter, someone stated, "In my opinion, from a technical standpoint, M is the most intimidating rapper on the planet. I'd like to hear arguments against that fact." And Crooked replied stating, "Gotta do that off Twitter, because if I say M raps better than Slim Jesus on this app, I'm getting heat." Now this is hilarious coming from Crooked, because my previous video was about this. People jumped in to argue with him for stating his opinion on Twitter, and the mob can be vicious, so it's safe to say Crooked is not ready for round 2 today on social media. So back to the topic at hand. What do you guys think about these clues and hints? Give us your honest opinions on this matter in the comments section. If you also believe we'll have to wait 4 years for something new from Eminem, also tell us why you think so. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.